Come in, Acha. Shreya Kumari, come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Good
Please sit
afternoon.
down. Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Shreya, you are a chemistry graduate and you love to jog. And what is the difference between jogging and running? Let me say you would prefer jogging.
Yes, sir. Sir, jogging is a slow form of running in which speed is lesser than running and more than walking.
Health benefits more will be jogging or say 10 minutes of jogging or 10 minutes of walking. Sorry, running. Which will be more beneficial to your health?
Sir, according to my health, I prefer jogging because it is aerobic exercise and it maintains fitness. And sir, it is good for overall cardio muscles also. So, sir, I just prefer jogging
Can you
in
talk
with
of
respect.
aerobic exercises? And there is also some sort of yoga. Have you tried your hands at yoga even?
Sir, I am not very good at yoga, but sir, I tried some of
What do you find more beneficial for health, for your personality development, aerobic or yoga?
Sir, I think both are good for health, but sir, I prefer jogging, sir.
Acha, let me say you are a chemistry graduate and so. See, today it has become fashionable to say this word environmental protection is very fashionable. People organize a lot of conferences, there are international seminars, conferences. But is it of any use or only a means to restrict the development, particularly of the underdeveloped country like India? I feel it's a conspiracy of Western elements that our country should not progress. What is your view?
Sir, according to me, it is very beneficial. So, because we opt for sustainable development, and for this, we have to take care of our environment with development. And so, in India, there are so many scopes where we can enhance our economy with environment development. So, for example, in life program, also PM Modi has initiated so many startups and schemes which also enhance our economy and provide employment to many members.
Similarly, a lot of noises are made over climate change. But you see, I live in Patna, you also must be coming to Patna. In the winters, we go temperature 8 degree, even 5 degree, and in the summers, we go up to 44, 45. How does it matter if 1 or 2 degrees centigrade temperature changes? Let me, can you, can you explain this climate change?
Yes, sir. Sir, change make a very vast difference throughout the world. So, this 1 degree or 2 degree temperature rise can melt so many glaciers and can be a prime reason for natural disasters. So, for example, this temperature rise has also hazard the atmosphere of Delhi air. And so there are forest fires in Amazon. And so there are so many cases like glacial melt in Antarctica and Arctic region. So this makes change.
There's something like a Paris Agreement. Can you tell me something about that? What was it? What are its aims? Must have heard of it.
Yes, sir. Sir, Paris Agreement was an agreement made in 2015 to stop the temperature rise beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius throughout the world.
Okay, now let me come to your son, sociology. That is how did caste evolved in India?
Sir, there are so many factors which are being described for the evolution of caste. So, for example, there are racial theory, there are occupational theory, and so there are many theories also which has been dominated by Aryans also. So, basically, in India, racial theory has been mentioned too much for evolution of caste.
In this regard, your old Indian say, Indian our old book, Manu Smriti, it is nowadays very severely criticized. Some people even have said that Manu Smriti should be burnt. What is your reaction to this? How do you feel that this protest against Manu Smriti is justified?
Sir, Manusmriti has made casteism and negative aspects of casteism legal. So on in that era, and so there were so many protests even in ancient or modern era. For example, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar also protested. Jyotibai Phule also protested. And so according to me, the inequalities which are based on demeaning or negative aspects of any group, so this is not good to promote.
Shreya,
So,
when you did graduation,
say 2016.
and what have you been doing since 16?
So I used to teach in a school for 2 years, and after lockdown, I was indulged in preparation.
This is your first attempt.
Yes, sir. This.
Can you tell me about feminist movement of India and how it is different from Western families?
Sorry, sir. I'm not able to listen properly. Can you repeat?
Feminist movement in
Feminist.
India
Okay.
and how it is different from Western feminist movement.
So there are some misconceptions on feminist movement in India. Like a feminist movement only represent the movement which enhance women position, but in Western the main feminist movement represent the gender equality, which promote a proper development and opportunities irrespective of any gender. And so in India, feminist movement is handled like a weapon also sometimes, which become negative. So sir, this is a little bit difference I am remembering right.
What is difference between separation of power and check and balance?
So, separation of power separate the works of every department in our constitution.
Who gave this concept, separation of power concept?
So, separation of power is being mentioned in our article BPSP article 50, and so uh, uh, the second aspect of separation of power is to make development of every constitutional, legislative or judicial process in our India. And so checks and balances is to bind that process in a positive manner. For example, sir, judicial sometimes put checks and balances by regulating the amendments or bills of parliament.
The struggle against untouchability has changed the perspective and forms of untouchability. What do you think about it? Changed perspective and form.
Yes, sir. So, struggle of untouchability start with division of casteism, which prevent the untouchability aspect of every caste, which is majorly faced by Dalits. But in course of time, it changed in inequality between class. So I think in time period, the intouchability inequality change into economic inequality. Sir.
What do you mean by territory of India?
So territory of India mean. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not able to describe it properly.
Shreya, you did chemistry is your paper, no? Chemistry is your paper?
Graduation.
Graduation. This is the glass. Okay?
Yes, sir.
We generally use the concept annealing of glass. What is this?
Sorry, sir, I'm not remembering.
Okay. Do you know the vulcanization of rubber?
Yes, sir.
What is this?
So, vulcanization of rubber is a process in which rubber is made stronger. Uh,
Stronger. How?
by treating it with carbon.
Sure.
Sorry, sir. So, sulfur, I think.
Sulfur. Are you sure? Okay. No issue. There is two types of indicator. There are several types of indicator, but I am listing two: olfactory indicator and the natural indicator. What is the basic difference between olfactory and the natural indicator?
So, all factory indicators are those indicators which change their smell uh, when they come in touch of acid or base. And so, natural indicators are those indicators with respect to, if we take the example of nature, so then in respect of so sorry sir, I'm unable to understand whether I have to explain it in respect of acid or base or environment.
Anything, but I want at least definition.
For example, coral reefs are natural indicators which indicate a clean environment, clean water.
How you can identify that this is natural?
So, because they exist in nature independently.
No, no. Okay, no issue. There was one chemist, Schrodinger. He gave some concept that is called Schrodinger wave concept. Okay, what is what? What is this wave concept?
Sorry, sir, I'm unable to.
Okay, no issue. आपका पेपर सोशोलॉजी है ना? ठीक है. सोशोलॉजी में हम लोग धर्म के और धर्म से जुड़े लड़ाई के बारे में बहुत कुछ सुने हैं. कितना हद तक धर्म एक वजह है आपस में लड़ाई का?
सर, इंडिया में बहुत ज़्यादा डाइवर्सिटी है जिसकी वजह से इंडिया में काफ़ी रिलीजन्स भी एक साथ एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. सर, इस वजह से कुछ हद तक लड़ाई होना फंक्शनल भी कहा जा सकता है बिकॉज ये कई बार पॉजिटिव आउटकम भी लाता है. बट सर, अगर ये धर्म के बेसिस पे अगर ये लड़ाई काफ़ी वॉलेंट या फिर मेजर लेवल पे होती है तो सर ये नेगेटिव है.
मतलब लड़ाई होना सही है आपके अकॉर्डिंग?
सर, कुछ बेसिस पे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होना सही है सर बिकॉज कहीं भी अगर डाइवर्सिटी है सो सर उस जगह पे लड़ाई एक कंप्लीटली नेगेटिव कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है बट ये एक कह सकते हैं ओपिनिएटेड.
लड़ाई का कोई सब्स्टिट्यूशन नहीं है?
सर है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में भी ऑलरेडी सब्स्टिट्यूट करने की कोशिश की गई है फ्रीडम ऑफ रिलीजन दे करके. बट सर उसको आइडियली हर जगह लागू करना कभी कभी मुश्किल हो जाता है.
Give me two important point about the Buxar revolt.
सर, Buxar revolt sir basically put the foot of English or British Empire in India so legally because from there British start their administration with so much of power. And so it also it also restricted the power of Mughals to just a nominated member.
What is your post preference?
So my post preference is BAS, Sub Registrar, BES and Sub BPS.
एक डीएम और एसडीएम अपने के नीचे के सारे जितने भी विभाग होते हैं उन सभी विभाग को वो जानते हैं. बीपीएससी के द्वारा जो दिया गया है इसमें जो हायर पोस्ट है वो है बीएस.
Yes, sir.
तो आपको नीचे के सारे पोस्ट का नाम पता होना चाहिए. बताइए जरूर.
सॉरी सर, मुझे ये नहीं पता, मैं ये देख रही
तो इसका मतलब आप बीएस के लायक नहीं है?
हूँ. नो सर, सर मैं इस चीज़ पे वर्क कर लूँगी सर.
ठीक है.
ठीक है, श्रेया, your interview is over. You can go.